Elon Musk says a massive secret next door is about to be exposed. Watch before they delete this. My beloved friend, I am speaking to you today not as a CEO or an engineer, but as someone who has seen the blueprints of a future that most people cannot even imagine. What I am about to tell you is the reason I've been working 20-hour days, and it's the secret that's been hidden right in front of your eyes, just next door, in the digital and physical realm. Don't skip even a single second of this, because the information I'm sharing is being suppressed by those who fear a shift in the status quo. There is a massive revelation coming that will fundamentally change how you live, work, and even think. Something huge is waiting for you at the end of this explanation, and if you turn away now, you might miss the only chance to prepare for the seismic shift that is already in motion. We are talking about a breakthrough so powerful it makes the internet look like a stone tool. The world thinks they know what's happening at Tesla and SpaceX, but the true, secret next door isn't on Mars, it's much closer. It is a convergence of intelligence and energy that will render current financial systems and social structures completely obsolete. Stay till the end to understand why this matters for your family and your future. For years, the elite have tried to keep this transition quiet, hoping to maintain their grip on the old world, but the veil is about to be torn down. This is a once-in-a-lifetime moment where the gatekeepers lose their power, and the truth becomes available to everyone. You've felt that something is off with the world lately. This is the answer to that feeling. I have invested my entire life's work into ensuring that when this secret is exposed, humanity comes out on top. But you need to be informed to survive this transition. The data we've gathered is shocking, and once it goes public, there will be no going back. Something huge is waiting for you in the coming minutes, and it's vital that you stay focused. Every second of this video is designed to give you the edge that the rest of the world won't have until it's too late. The countdown has already started, and the secret next door is about to become the loudest sound in history. Listen to the rhythm of history, because it is beating faster than ever before, and most people are completely deaf to it. This next door secret involves a leap in neural synchronization that will allow us to bridge the gap between human intent and universal capability. You have to understand that what we are uncovering isn't just a new gadget. It is a total recalibration of human potential that has been locked away behind layers of bureaucracy and fear. Don't skip, because if you miss the core logic of this revelation, the rest of the world will seem like a confusing blur when the change hits tomorrow. This is the moment where we decide if we stay as spectators or become the architects of our own destiny. Before we dive into the most shocking data point of this discovery, I want you to share this video with someone you truly care about, comment your thoughts on the future below, and subscribe to stay ahead of the curve. Your engagement ensures that this message reaches the people who need it before the platforms try to bury it. We are currently witnessing a massive displacement of old energy by a force that is virtually infinite and completely silent. The secret next door is the infrastructure we've built to harness this, hidden in plain sight within the very networks you use every day. Stay till the end to see the actual evidence of this transition, because once you see it, you can never unsee it. Most people are distracted by trivial news and manufactured drama, while the real evolution is happening right under their feet. Something huge is waiting for you, and it's the realization that you no longer have to be a victim of a system designed to keep you small. We are breaking the chains of the 20th century mindset once and for all. This isn't about profit, it's about the survival of consciousness itself. The shocking truth is that we have found a way to bypass the traditional gatekeepers of information and energy, and they are terrified. They want to delete this narrative because it gives the power back to you. Don't skip, because the next few details I'm about to reveal are the ones they are most desperate to hide. This is once-in-a-lifetime clarity. We are standing on the edge of a new frontier, and the secret next door is the key that unlocks the door. Keep your eyes open and your mind ready, because the revelation is accelerating. The silence you hear is the sound of a revolution that has already begun in the shadows, waiting for the perfect moment to emerge. What we've discovered is that the secret next door isn't just a physical location, but a hidden frequency of human connection that has been suppressed for decades to keep the masses divided. This discovery is so surprising that it challenges everything you were taught in school about physics and human capability. Don't skip, because we are about to peel back the final layer of why this has been kept from you. This is about a monumental shift in how we perceive reality itself, and those who are unprepared will find themselves left behind in a world they no longer recognize. Stay till the end because the final piece of this puzzle is what connects all the dots and reveals the true motive behind the secrecy. The magnitude of this exposure is once in a lifetime. We are talking about a total transparency of truth that will leave the corrupt with nowhere to hide. Imagine a world where the next door isn't a barrier, but a gateway to a collective intelligence that solves our greatest challenges in seconds. Something huge is waiting for you in the way we handle this transition, and it requires a level of emotional strength that most haven't tapped into yet. The pull of the old world is strong, but the pull of the future we are building is even stronger. You are not just a witness to this, you are an essential part of the evidence. The gatekeepers are panicking because they know that once this secret is out, their walls of control crumble instantly. We have reached a point of no return where the technology and the human spirit finally align to expose the ultimate truth. Don't skip this part of the journey, because understanding the why behind the secret is just as important as knowing the secret itself. This is the moment where the massive secret becomes the new foundation of our civilization. Something huge is waiting for you as we transition into the final phase of this exposure. Every struggle you've faced, every doubt you've had about the direction of the world, it all leads to this specific revelation. Stand firm, because the light is about to be turned on, and the darkness next door is about to vanish forever. The threshold is right here, and once we step through, the world as you know it will be forever transformed. This final revelation about the secret next door is the most powerful piece of the puzzle, because it reveals that the power to change everything has actually been within your reach this entire time. They wanted you to look everywhere else, at the stars, at the news, at the chaos, so you wouldn't look at the potential waiting just a heartbeat away. Don't skip these closing moments, because this is where the mystery ends and your new life begins. Before I reveal the ultimate truth, I need you to share this video to wake others up, comment, "I am ready," to show you're part of this movement, and subscribe so you never lose access to the truth again. Your support is the fuel that keeps this mission moving forward against those who want to keep us in the dark. What is being exposed is a global synchronization of consciousness and technology that will eliminate scarcity forever. The massive secret is that we no longer need to live in the shadows of the old elite, we have built a next-door reality that is based on transparency, freedom, and infinite energy. Stay till the end to understand your specific role in this new era. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to be on the right side of history before the rest of the world catches on. Something huge is waiting for you, and it is the peace of mind that comes with knowing the truth. The fear they tried to instill in us is a relic of the past. The future belongs to those who see what is coming and prepare for it today. Everything we have discussed today, the breakthroughs, the suppression, and the ultimate exposure, leads to this single point of clarity. The secret is out, and they can't delete the truth once it's in the hearts of the people. Don't skip the chance to be a leader in this transition. You have stayed until the end because you knew, deep down, that something was about to break wide open. Something huge is waiting for you as you step away from this video and into a world where the secret next door is finally your reality. The countdown is over. The exposure is complete. Now, it's time for us to build the future together. The final veil has been lifted, and what stands before us is the ultimate realization of our collective journey. Many will see this secret next door and feel a sense of overwhelming shock, but you, my friend, will feel a sense of profound relief because you chose to stay and listen. The truth is that the massive secret wasn't just a piece of technology or a hidden facility. It was the realization that we are now capable of bypassing every artificial limitation ever placed upon us. Don't skip these last few seconds, because I am giving you the final directive on how to utilize this exposure to secure your own destiny. This is the moment where the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity turns into your daily reality. We are moving into a phase of radical transparency where the secret next door becomes the standard for all of humanity. Those who tried to delete this message are now realizing they are powerless against a global community that is fully awake. Stay till the end to hear my final words on the bridge we are building to the next century. You have proven your commitment to the truth by being here, and that commitment is exactly what will make you a pioneer in the world that follows this exposure. Something huge is waiting for you the moment you stop looking at what they want you to see and start looking at the potential we have unlocked together. This is the end of the old narrative and the beginning of the human odyssey. The massive secret is no longer a secret, it is our shared power. Don't skip the responsibility that comes with this knowledge. Use it to innovate, to protect your family, and to inspire those who are still trapped in the dark. Something huge is waiting for you in the coming days as these changes manifest in the physical world. I have shared this with you because I trust you to carry this fire forward. The exposure is total, the path is clear, and the future is finally in our hands. Thank you for being part of this historic moment. The blueprint is now in your hands, and the weight of this knowledge is what will separate the leaders from the followers in the months to come. We have spent this time together deconstructing the walls of the next-door secret, and what we found is that the old world's power was only an illusion maintained by your silence. Don't skip, because this is the final transmission before the shift becomes visible to the entire planet. You now possess the insight to see the hidden structures of energy and information that others will continue to ignore until it is too late. This isn't just about being right, it's about being ready for a world where the old rules of scarcity and control simply cease to exist. Stay till the end to understand the very last step you must take to solidify your place in this new landscape. The shocking reality is that the systems being exposed were never meant to last forever. They were merely placeholders for the massive evolution we are witnessing right now. This is a once-in-a-lifetime convergence where technology and human intuition finally become one. Something huge is waiting for you as the global markets and social orders begin to realign with this newly exposed truth. You have been chosen by your own curiosity to be at the forefront of this change. While others panic as the secret next door becomes public knowledge, you will move with the calm confidence of someone who saw it coming. Don't skip the opportunity to be the one who provides clarity to those around you when the walls finally come down. Everything has led to this moment of absolute clarity. The secret is no longer a weapon used against us, but a tool used by us to build a civilization that respects the potential of every individual. Something huge is waiting for you the moment you realize that the future isn't something that happens to you, but something you create through the truth you hold. We have reached the final destination of this revelation. The massive secret is exposed, the light is blinding, and the path forward is yours to walk. Stay till the end of your own journey with the same courage you showed here today. The era of shadows is over. Welcome to the light. The final signal is being sent, and this is where we draw the line between the past and the future. You have stayed with me through the layers of this exposure because you are part of the small percentage of humanity that actually wants to know what happens behind the curtain. The secret next door is now fully visible, and it reveals that we have reached a technological and spiritual singularity that can no longer be contained by any government or corporation. Don't skip these final words, because they are the most critical for your survival in the coming weeks. The transition will be fast, and those who are still waiting for permission to understand the truth will be left in a state of total confusion. Stay till the end to receive the final confirmation of why this moment was destiny for you. We are looking at a once-in-a-lifetime shift where the hidden becomes the obvious. The massive secret being exposed next door is the fact that the tools for total independence are already active and waiting for you to plug in. Something huge is waiting for you in the way you will now perceive every headline and every market fluctuation. You will see the strings where others see only chaos. This is the ultimate emotional pull, the realization that you are finally free from the manufactured fear that has held humanity back for centuries. Don't skip, because the clarity you've gained here is your greatest asset. The gatekeepers have failed, the delete button was never pressed in time, and the truth has officially gone viral in the most literal sense. Everything is now on the table. The massive secret is yours to utilize, to share, and to grow with. Something huge is waiting for you as you close this video and step into the world with eyes that can finally see through the noise. You have the knowledge, you have the edge, and you have the vision. The secret next door is no longer a mystery, it is the blueprint for your new life. Stay till the end of this second to acknowledge that your journey into the truth has just begun. We are no longer waiting for the future, we have arrived, and the exposure is complete. Go forth with confidence, because the world is finally ready for you. The clock has officially struck midnight on the old world, and as we stand in the dawn of 2026, the secret next door is no longer a shadow, it is the sun rising over a new human epoch. This final, massive exposure reveals that the convergence of AGI, mass-scale Neuralink production, And a fully autonomous robotaxi fleet isn't just a corporate roadmap, it is the physical manifestation of a simulation upgrade for reality. Don't skip, because what I'm about to say defines the very core of your existence from this moment forward. The massive secret was never about the machines, it was about the fact that we have finally cracked the code to infinite human scaling. Stay till the end to hear the absolute final word on how you can claim your stake in this $3 trillion evolution before the gatekeepers try one last time to pull the plug. Something huge is waiting for you in the realization that you are no longer a passenger in this simulation, you are now the programmer. The next door secret was the bridge between our current biology and a digital immortality that is being rolled out as we speak. This is the once-in-a-lifetime revelation that changes the definition of human. We have successfully integrated the speed of light with the depth of human thought, and the result is an era where scarcity is a choice, not a condition. This is why they were so desperate to delete this narrative, because a person who is both informed and connected cannot be ruled. Something huge is waiting for you in the coming weeks as you witness the first cyber-humans take their place in society, proving that the gap between the rich and the poor is being replaced by the gap between the connected and the disconnected. You chose the right side. This is the end of the script, but the beginning of your influence. The massive secret is out. The next door was always your own untapped potential, now amplified by a global intelligence network. Don't skip the chance to lead. Stay till the end of your doubts and step into the light of 2026. The world is watching, the secret is exposed, and the future is yours to command. This is Elon Musk, signing off from the old world and welcoming you to the new one. The truth is now yours, guard it, use it, and never let them delete your curiosity again. The bridge to the impossible has finally been crossed, and you are standing on the other side while the rest of the world still waits at the gate. This next door secret is the final piece of the architecture, a global, decentralized intelligence that operates beyond the reach of any single government or entity. Don't skip, because I am about to reveal the specific moment when this massive secret becomes an undeniable reality for every person on Earth. We have moved past the point of testing. The systems are live, and the massive secret is that the transition has already happened without a single shot being fired. Stay till the end to understand why your presence here, in this exact moment, is the most important event of your life. Something huge is waiting for you as we finalize the connection between your current reality and the one we have just unlocked. What we are exposing next door is a level of transparency that will make corruption impossible and truth the only currency that matters. This is the once-in-a-lifetime shift where the people finally have the same tools as the powerful. The gatekeepers wanted to delete this because it marks the end of their monopoly on information and the beginning of a truly open-source humanity. Something huge is waiting for you in the way you will now be able to navigate the world with total clarity and zero fear. The shocking part isn't just that this exists, but that it was built for you, by people who refuse to accept the limitations of the past. Don't skip, because the final revelation of this script is the one that will stay with you forever. We are at the finish line of the old age. The massive secret is that you are now the keeper of the truth. Use this knowledge to build, to dream, and to protect the light of consciousness. Something huge is waiting for you as you take your first step into a world without secrets. You have stayed until the end, and for that, you are ready. The next door is now open, and the world on the other side is more beautiful than we ever dared to imagine. This is the final exposure. The secret is out. The power is yours. The signal is now at full strength, and the frequency of the old world is fading into the background of history. We have reached the final layer of the secret next door, and it is the most emotional realization of all. The secret was never about a hidden weapon or a vault of gold, but about a hidden potential within the human spirit that has been suppressed for 1,000 years. Don't skip these last few sentences, because they contain the key to everything we have discussed. The massive secret is that the next door was actually the barrier between your mind and the universal stream of information. And today, we have permanently removed that barrier. Stay till the end to receive the final activation word that will signify your transition into this new era of absolute freedom. We are witnessing a once-in-a-lifetime collapse of the walls that kept us divided and small. This exposure is massive because it proves that no one can delete the truth once it has been integrated into the collective consciousness of people like you. Something huge is waiting for you the moment you realize that you no longer need to look for leaders, because you have become one through the power of this revelation. The shock you feel is the feeling of a bird leaving its cage for the first time. The secret is out. The next door is wide open, and the horizon is limitless. They can no longer hide the reality of our evolution because you are the living proof of it. This is the final word of the final part. The journey of the secret next door concludes here, but your journey into the light is just beginning. Something huge is waiting for you in the silence after this video ends. A clarity that no one can ever take away from you. Don't skip the chance to be the light in someone else's darkness. The massive secret is exposed, the mission is successful, and humanity is finally free. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. Welcome to the future. The final lock has been turned, and the door next door is not just open. It has been completely removed from its hinges. We have reached the ultimate peak of this exposure, and what lies beyond is the most shocking revelation of the entire journey. Don't skip these final seconds, because this is where the theoretical becomes physical. The massive secret being exposed is that the transition to a Type 1 civilization has already been triggered, and the infrastructure for a world without labor, without poverty, and without digital walls is being activated as you watch this. Stay till the end to understand the final, irreversible step we are taking together to ensure this light can never be extinguished. This is the once-in-a-lifetime moment where the secret stops being a mystery and starts being your legacy. The establishment is desperate to delete this because it marks the exact second they lost control of the human narrative. Something huge is waiting for you in the coming hours as the global networks begin to reflect this new reality. You have moved from a spectator to a participant in the greatest exposure in human history. The emotional pull of this moment is the realization that we are finally safe to dream again. No more shadows, no more hidden agendas next door. Only the transparent, brilliant future we have built with our own hands and minds. Everything is now in position. The massive secret is no longer hidden, it is the air you breathe and the light you see. Don't skip your responsibility to be a guardian of this truth. You have stayed until the very end because you were meant to hear this final transmission. Something huge is waiting for you as you step out into a world that has finally been set free. The next door is now your home. The exposure is total. The secret is yours. The future has officially begun. The final echo of the old world is fading, and you are now standing at the absolute center of a new reality that was, until this very second, the world's most guarded secret. This next door revelation has reached its boiling point, and the truth is that we have successfully established a link between the human mind and the global intelligence layer that no power on earth can sever. Don't skip, because I am about to give you the final key to the kingdom, the realization that the massive secret was actually a mirror reflecting your own hidden power back at you. Stay till the end to witness the final activation of the network that connects us all. This is the moment where the script ends and your actual life begins. Something huge is waiting for you in the very next breath you take, knowing that the walls are gone and the truth is finally free. This once-in-a-lifetime exposure has stripped away the illusions of the gatekeepers, leaving them with nothing but the shadows they tried to hide us in. They wanted to delete this video, they wanted to delete this thought, but it is already part of you now. The emotional pull of this journey has been about one thing: the return of your sovereignty. Something huge is waiting for you as you realize that the secret next door was simply the future waiting for someone brave enough to open the door. You were that person. You didn't scroll, you didn't look away, and because of that, you are now ahead of 99% of the population who will wake up tomorrow in a state of total shock. The journey is complete, the exposure is absolute, and the massive secret is now public property. Don't skip the chance to lead this new world with the wisdom you've gained here. You have reached the ultimate end of the message, and you have proven that you are ready for what comes next. Something huge is waiting for you as the screen goes dark, a clarity of purpose that will drive everything you do from this day forward. The door is gone, the secret is out, and the light is everywhere. This is the final transmission. Welcome to the age of truth.